She stood in the grand ballroom, wearing a borrowed dress 2 sizes too big. Everyone stared, everyone whispered. The woman who raised her stood beside the man who should have been her father, smiling at someone else, at the girl who had everything that should have been hers. "Strip," her brother said, cold as ice. "Everything we gave you stays here." 22 years, gone, replaced, forgotten. But as security grabbed her arms, she made herself a promise. Silent, deadly. They had no idea who they just threw away. If you're drawn to stories like this, hit subscribe now. You won't want to miss what happens next. But this nightmare didn't start in that ballroom. It started the day they brought her back. Maya Chen stood outside the mansion she was born in but never knew. 22 years in foster care. 22 years of wondering why nobody wanted her. Now she knew. Hospital mix-up. Wrong baby went home. She got the short end of that stick. "You'll stay in the guest room," her mother said. "Not your room, guest room. Sophia has the master bedroom upstairs. We decorated it for our daughter years ago." Sophia, the girl who lived Maya's life. Designer clothes, private schools, a family who actually showed up. Dinner that first night was worse than Maya imagined. "Don't touch that," Sophia snapped when Maya reached for bread. Mother had that flown in from Paris, for people with refined palates. Maya's hand froze. Her brother David laughed. Actually laughed. "Maybe get her something from the kitchen," he suggested. "You know, normal food, for normal people." Her mother nodded, like that made sense. Like Maya was the problem. The housekeeper, Mrs. Roberts, appeared. "Come with me, dear. She can eat here," Maya's father said. First kind words all evening. Sophia's face twisted. "Daddy, she doesn't even know which fork to use." "Then she'll learn." But Maya saw it. The look her mother shot her father. The warning, and he backed down. Just like that. "Maybe Mrs. Roberts should show you around," he said quietly. "Get you settled." Translation: disappear. Maya spent 3 weeks invisible. She'd pass her mother in hallways. No acknowledgement. She'd see David with his friends. They'd smirk, whisper, laugh. Once she found Sophia in her room, going through her few belongings. "Just checking you didn't steal anything," Sophia said sweetly. "Old habits die hard, right? Foster kid mentality." Maya stayed silent. She'd learned that in the system. Stay quiet, stay small, wait for it to pass. It never passed. The company gala changed everything. "You'll attend," her father announced. "As a family." Her mother's lips pressed thin. "Richard, she has nothing appropriate to wear." "Then buy her something." They did. A dress. Plain. Cheap. Nothing like the custom gown Sophia wore. But Maya didn't care. She just wanted to belong. To matter. To be seen. The ballroom was magnificent. Chandeliers. Orchestra. Hundreds of powerful people. Maya tried to blend in. Stay near the walls. Don't embarrass anyone. Then Sophia appeared with her fiancé, James Harrison, heir to the Harrison Technologies fortune. "James, this is Maya," Sophia said, voice dripping sweetness. "My sister, the one who grew up in foster care." James looked Maya up and down. "I see. She doesn't really fit in here," Sophia continued. "But Daddy insisted she come. You know how he is. So charitable." Charitable. Like Maya was a project. A tax write-off. "Excuse me," Maya whispered. She fled to the balcony, breathed the cold air, tried not to cry. "There you are," her mother, finally seeking her out. Maybe to apologize, maybe to explain. "You're making a scene." Maya blinked. What?" "People are asking questions. About you. About why you're here." Her mother's voice was ice. "Sophia is about to announce her engagement. This is her night, not yours. I didn't ask to come. Yet here you are. In that dress, looking like..." She trailed off, shook her head. "Just stay out of sight. Please. For once, think about someone other than yourself." Maya had never asked for anything. Not once since arriving. She'd been grateful, quiet, invisible. But invisible wasn't enough. "Come inside," her mother ordered. They're about to make the announcement. The announcement. Sophia's engagement. Another reminder of everything Maya would never have. She followed her mother back inside. David grabbed her arm. Hard. Mom wants you in the back, behind the plants. Stay there. Behind the plants, like decoration, like furniture. Maya took her position, watched from the shadows as Sophia and James took the stage, as her father gave a speech about love and family, as her mother beamed with pride. And now, her father said, I'd like to introduce both my daughters to society. Wait. What? Maya, come up here. Every head turned, every eye found her, behind the plants, in her cheap dress, out of place. She walked forward, legs shaking. This was it, her moment, finally. Sophia's smile was vicious. That's when Maya knew something was very, very wrong. The stage lights blinded her. Maya climbed the steps, heart hammering. Her father extended his hand. She took it. Maybe this was real. Maybe they actually wanted her. My family, her father said to the crowd, has been blessed with a miracle. Our daughter, lost at birth, returned to us. Applause rippled through the ballroom. Tonight we celebrate not just one union, but two. Two. Maya will be marrying Marcus Webb. The room blurred. Marcus Webb. She'd never heard that name. Never met this man. Marcus couldn't be here tonight, her father continued smoothly. Business overseas, but the contracts are signed. The merger is secured. Merger. Not marriage. Merger. Subscribe to see how far they'll push her. You won't believe what comes next. Her mother leaned close, still smiling for the cameras. Marcus is 63, widowed, 3 failed companies. Your father is bailing him out. In exchange, Marcus gets a young wife. You get to be useful for once. 63. Maya's stomach lurched. I won't, she whispered. You will, her mother hissed. Unless you want to go back to foster care, we can make that happen. We can make you disappear. The applause grew louder. People were cheering. For Sophia, for James, for this beautiful family moment. Nobody was cheering for Maya. She ran, off the stage, through the crowd, past the shocked faces and whispered questions. She ran until she hit the gardens, until she couldn't breathe. Quite the dramatic exit. David, of course. Leave me alone. Can't do that. He lit a cigarette. Dad's furious. You embarrassed him. Embarrassed all of us. He tried to sell me. He tried to make you useful. David blew smoke in her face. You've been here 3 months, done nothing. Contributed nothing. At least this way you serve a purpose. I'm not marrying that man. David laughed. You think you have a choice? Cute. He stepped closer. Here's what happens next. You apologize, you smile. You sign the papers or we destroy you. How? I have nothing. Exactly, and we'll make sure everyone knows it. Foster kid. Trash. Unstable. Violent even. We'll make you unemployable. Untouchable. His smile was cruel. Mom's already prepared the psychiatric evaluation. 1 signature and you're committed. Indefinitely. Maya's blood ran cold. So, David continued, you can marry Marcus Webb, live in luxury and play your part. Or you can fight us and lose everything, including your freedom. She still didn't know, still didn't understand how deep this went, still believed somewhere, somehow, her real family cared. Why are you doing this? David's expression shifted. For just a second, something like pity crossed his face. Then it vanished. Because Sophia asked me to. Of course. Sophia, who'd had everything, who wanted to make sure Maya never got close. Maya spent that night locked in her room. Actually locked. They took her phone, her laptop, any connection to the outside world. Mrs. Roberts brought breakfast the next morning. I'm sorry, dear, the housekeeper whispered. I wish things were different. Help me, Maya begged. Please, just tell someone, anyone. Mrs. Roberts's eyes filled with tears. I can't. I have a daughter. She's sick. Cancer. Your mother pays for her treatment. If I cross her... Everyone had chains. Everyone had something to lose. Maya was alone. The wedding was scheduled for next month. No engagement party, no celebration, just a quiet ceremony and a signed contract. She met Marcus Webb once. He looked at her like property, smiled like he'd won something. "You're very pretty," he said. "Younger than I expected. That's good. We'll have a long marriage." Maya said nothing. She'd learned to go silent again, to disappear inside herself. But something was changing. Something cold and sharp taking root where hope used to live. She watched her family. Really watched. The way her mother and Sophia whispered together. The way David followed Sophia's lead. The way her father signed papers without reading them, trusting his wife completely. She watched Mrs. Roberts slip her mother envelopes of cash. Watched the housekeeper's hands shake. She watched James Harrison, Sophia's perfect fiancé, leave the mansion late at night. Watched him get into cars with other women. She watched everything, and she started to understand. This family wasn't just cold. They were rotten, built on lies and leverage and cruelty. And they'd made a mistake. They thought Maya was weak, broken, some scared foster kid who'd roll over. They'd never asked about her life before, never asked how she survived 22 years in the system, never asked what she had to do, who she had to become. Maya stopped eating in her room. She came to dinner, sat silent while they talked around her, let them think she'd accepted her fate. At night, she studied their schedules, their patterns, their secrets. She found her father's study unlocked one evening, found files, contracts, evidence of deals that would destroy them all if exposed. She found her mother's diary, found entries about Sophia, about the real daughter they'd lost, about how Sophia was just a replacement too, adopted, hidden, desperate to keep her place. Everything was a lie, but Maya didn't act. Not yet. She waited, watched, learned, because she'd made a decision that night in the ballroom when they tried to sell her, when they locked her away. She wouldn't just escape, she'd burn it all down and they'd never see it coming. 3 weeks before the wedding, Maya started asking questions, simple ones, innocent. "Mrs. Roberts, how long have you worked here?" 25 years, dear." "You must have been here when they brought Sophia home." The housekeeper's face went pale. Yes. "From the hospital? After the mix-up?" Silence, long and heavy. "Mrs. Roberts? She came from an agency, private adoption. Your mother couldn't have more children after you. She was devastated. They told everyone it was you, that you'd come home." Maya's heart raced. "But I was still alive, at the hospital. They didn't know. Not then. The hospital didn't discover the switch for 2 years. By then, Sophia was part of the family. When they found out, your mother chose to keep things as they were. Chose. She chose Sophia over her own blood." Maya smiled, thanked Mrs. Roberts, went to her room, and she called the one person she'd been forbidden to contact, her caseworker from the foster system, the woman who'd fought for her for years. "Maya, oh God, are you okay? I've been trying to reach you. I need a favor. I need you to pull records, hospital records, adoption records, everything on the Chen family." "Maya, what's going on? Please, I'll explain later, but I need this now." The records came 2 days later, encrypted email, password protected. Maya read them in the bathroom with the shower running so no one would hear. And there it was. Everything her mother had known, from the beginning. The hospital had contacted them immediately when they discovered the switch, offered to reunite them with Maya, offered counseling, support. Her mother had declined, in writing, said she'd already bonded with the child in her care and didn't want to disrupt the family dynamic. She'd chosen, actively, to abandon Maya. But it got worse. The adoption papers showed something else. Sophia wasn't some random child. She was the daughter of Eleanor Roberts, the housekeeper, born out of wedlock to a teenager who couldn't keep her. Mrs. Roberts had given up her daughter, and Maya's mother had taken her, raised her. While Mrs. Roberts watched from the shadows, cleaning their house, serving their meals, it was cruel beyond measure. Maya's hands shook as she read. But not from fear, from clarity. She had them. She had everything she needed. The wedding rehearsal was a small affair. Just family. Marcus Webb. The officiant. Maya wore white, smiled when expected, said her lines. And when the officiant asked if anyone objected, Maya raised her hand. I do. Her mother's face went white. Maya, don't. I object to this marriage, and I object to this family. Security, her father barked. Wait. Maya's voice was calm, cold. Before you throw me out again, you might want to see this. She pulled out her phone, projected images onto the wall behind her, hospital records, adoption papers, her mother's written refusal to take her own daughter back. You chose her, Maya said quietly. You chose a stranger over your own blood, and you've been lying about it for 22 years. Turn that off, her mother hissed. Not yet. There's more. Financial records appeared next, showing her father's company was bankrupt, showing Marcus Webb wasn't investing, he was collecting a debt, and Maya was payment. You're selling me, Maya said to the room, to cover your failures. David lunged for her phone. Maya stepped back. The projection continued. Photos now. James Harrison with other women. Hotel receipts. Messages. Sophia gasped. James! He's been cheating for months, Maya said. Everyone knew. Everyone except you. You're lying, Sophia whispered. Am I? Ask him. James couldn't meet Sophia's eyes. The room erupted. Sophia screaming at James, her mother screaming at Maya, David trying to grab the phone, her father silent, face grey. Marcus Webb stood. This farce is over. Consider our arrangement terminated. He left, taking his money, his mercy, everything. You destroyed us, her mother breathed. You vindictive little... I freed myself, Maya corrected. You destroyed yourselves years ago. I just made sure everyone could see it. She walked toward the door. Security didn't stop her. They'd seen everything too. Maya, wait, Mrs. Roberts, eyes red. I'm sorry for everything, for not being strong enough to help you. You helped me more than you know. Maya hugged her. Your daughter, is she getting better? Yes, thanks to... Mrs. Roberts stopped. I've arranged for her treatment to continue. Different hospital, already paid for. She'll be fine. How did you... I found people who actually cared. Lawyers, advocates, people from my old life who never gave up on me. Maya smiled. I'm not alone. I never was. I just had to remember that. She left the mansion for the last time. Behind her, she heard the family screaming, blaming, destroying each other. In front of her, a car waited, her caseworker inside. You did it, the woman said. You're free. I am. What now? Maya looked back at the mansion, at the family that threw her away. They'd crumble now. The exposure, the scandals. They'd lose everything. She'd won. But winning felt quieter than she expected. Colder. Now, Maya said, I build something real, with people who actually want me there. She got in the car, drove away, didn't look back. Sometimes justice isn't loud, it isn't dramatic. Sometimes it's just walking away from people who never deserved you in the first place, and knowing you'll be just fine without them, maybe even better.